Hey y'all, we're back.
Why did you count?
No, you guys see the number
I saw the light flashing. I don't know where the numbers are.
at the bottom,
Oh
red.
gosh, whatever.
Yeah, they were pantomizing.
Like you weren't doing it?
It's Mariah Carey playing in the background, so.
Oh, and if you guys noticed, we had to change our lighting.
Yeah.
The
So
production crew came in
this
and
is
helped us
so
out.
much better. Now you guys can see us. But anyway, we're back. So
Next, we're going to talk about real fast. I mentioned my new health kick, and I've been doing it for about a week, 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
You started on the first, right?
Yeah.
2 weeks.
About 2 weeks, and pretty much it's just me going to the gym now on at least 4 times a week. Watching my calories. I cut back all the fast food, stopped eating it. Eating healthy vegetables, fruit, drinking 64 ounces of water. This is water, it just has crystal light in it. And it's really not to lose weight, but just to kind of be healthier, just overall health and tone up. And my birthday is coming up, FYI, March 23rd. Um, I'll be 30, so I want to go into 30 being fabulous and healthy and just wonderful.
So tell us your eating habits before you started your diet.
In the morning, it would probably be Chick-fil-A biscuits, chicken biscuits, or no breakfast at all.
Coffee.
Coffee, about 2 of them. Soda. No water, no fruit, no vegetables, lots and lots of candy. Um, Afternoon would probably be, I don't know, McDonald's, some kind of fast food again. Dinner I usually cook, and it would be a heavy carb, a meat, no vegetables again, no greens, no nothing of that. And then soda again with that, and then no exercise. So I was pretty much not getting any type of vegetables, which is never good. No fruits, that's not good as well. So, and I'm just mixing my food differently as well. So, um, for example, I can eat carbs, but I'll eat carbs with vegetables instead of a protein. I'll eat proteins with vegetables. So it's just eating the right carbs, like a baked potato instead of mashed potatoes, or a bread or pasta. So not limiting myself, not saying I can't eat that, just eating the right things. So, and my workout consists of some cardio, weight training, yoga. I've been doing hot yoga. That's
hot
good.
yoga.
It's where you're in a room and they turn the temperature up to like 80 degrees. So it's really warm in there. So
So I just think farting going on.
No, it really doesn't.
And queefing.
No, no queefing. But it's good because it stimulates your muscles. It gives you a really good stretch. Also, I've been doing Zumba, which if y'all know me, I love to dance, and that's what Zumba is. It's a lot of like kind of like African tribal, get it popping, booty shaking, salsa, all that stuff that you're working a lot of muscles, but at the same time having fun. So I've been doing that. So I'm just hoping by the summertime I want to go to Hawaii, and I want to be Hawaii ready. So that should be fun. And like I said, I'm turning 30, so I just want to take care of myself and set a good example for my kids as well.
Fabulous.
Thank you.
That's good.
Yeah, it is. So, with that said, next we have Camino. She has some politics that she wants to go over. Yeah, we have a lot of different things that have been happening on the news, and I think she's going to give us some highlights on it.
Let's see. I know one of the things that you wanted me to bring up was the Obamacare healthcare reform thing. Unfortunately, and maybe if any of you guys have more information on it, I wasn't able to find a lot of details about it. I know the bill was passed recently, I watched the video on him signing it. Did you know that when he signs the bill, he has to use like 20 different pens to sign the same bill?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I don't know. I guess it's tradition or something, or to make it a certified document.
So he has to sign it and sign his name 20 times?
Yeah, with a different pen each time.
Uh,
Weird. But anyway, yes, but I don't know all the details that it consists of, but I do know it has taken into effect. So any of you guys who might be needing health care, it's supposed to be for all American citizens, that it's available to. I understand that the cost of health care is supposed to be at a discounted rate, obviously, so that people can afford it. And yeah, basically, if you guys could give us any more information about it, like the specifics, it would be greatly appreciated. I'm extremely interested in that.
I'm serious. I want free health insurance.
It's not free. It's just affordable. Because health care is really expensive.
Does it include? I hope it includes dental. Jesus Christ.
It includes a lot of basic stuff. So if it does, I'm pretty sure it's like 2 visits per year, the way it's supposed to be. Anything extra would just probably be at a cheaper rate than paying $100 for a filling.
We're talking about regular cleaning.
Yeah.
Not that extensive work.
Gotta keep the pearly whites white.
I know,
You
your
brush
teeth look really white. Mine
Brush
are like
it and floss it.
dingy.
I do, but I eat a lot
No
of candy.
cavities.
You don't have any cavities? You've
Never?
had a cavity?
I've had them when I was younger, but not as an adult. Not.
You're lucky, because them things hurt like a bitch.
Yeah, I used to get a lot of drilling, but nope.
It's okay, don't be sad. Anyway, the biggest thing that I want to talk about was Congresswoman Gabrielle Gifford from Arizona. I'm sure everybody knows that on the 8th there was this, shooting. The guy's name was Jared Loeffner, and he shot 19 people. And this congresswoman and a judge were included. And 6 people died. And so there's like 3 major things that I want to talk about that like concern me in regards to this whole incident in general.
Okay.
Are we gonna have a moment of silence?
No.
I think we should.
No.
Can we?
Out
Just a
of
moment.
respect for your... Yeah.
5 seconds.
Okay, and
Now.
Okay. So, the first thing that popped into my mind while I was researching this whole thing, trying to find out as much information that I could, the facts, because it was first reported that it was like 20-something people that had been shot and so forth and so on. So my first thing is, have you guys heard anything about the Jared Loeffner guy who committed the shooting?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Is he black?
No, he's white. I know he's from. Okay, I may be jumping into one of your topics, but isn't he a part of that whole Tea Party thing that these folks are having?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So, yo is my answer to that question.
What is yo?
Yo.
Yes and no.
Oh. Okay.
The Y from the yes and the O from the no.
Wow, you was really slow with that.
Yo. I mean, I'm from up north. We say yo like hi, yo.
No,
Anyway.
She had a blonde moment.
These damn highlights.
She got highlights.
You're not even blonde. Here. So, yeah, he's like what they consider to be an extremist. He believes in a lot of the Tea Party beliefs, but he also, they found books of him reading about the political views of like Hitler, Stalin, different like communist societies, just like extreme political views. But anyway, one of my issues was that while I was reading this, because I know had this happened with any other minority, and I say other minority, even though white isn't considered the minority, but group, like had he been black or maybe Middle Eastern or something, they would most likely be calling him a terrorist, and they don't refer to him as that. Mm-hmm. And that like really bugs the shit out of me, because if you heard this, and like I said, if it was anybody else, like wouldn't you consider him that? He's attacking a person in our political government. Like, doesn't that seem like a terrorist to you? So I find that to be like really interesting. Yeah. And then the second thing is that people are speculating that Sarah Palin might have motivated him to commit this shooting.
Right. Because didn't she say something on a podium one time, was like, we all need to lock and reload?
Yes, and she was okay. So what Sarah Palin did last year in getting ready for the November elections was she made what she calls a target list, and it has 20 Democratic delegates on it, and she lists like what section, district, or whatever the case may be that they represent, and she had Gabrielle's name on this list.
Really? Yes. I didn't know that.
Yes.
Wow.
And her purpose, supposedly, was to let her fans or the people who follow her in politics know that she was coming after these particular 20 people with certain issues that she felt like needed to be addressed for the elections. And so it's crazy to me that it just so happens that out of the 20 people, that Gabrielle is the only one that's been attacked so far. Like, why her? And then can it happen to others?
Yeah.
And should they make Sarah Palin like seemingly responsible? Because when it happened, she tweeted like, "Oh, my family feels really, sincere and sorry for what's happened in Arizona, and our blessings go out."
Nobody want her damn blessings.
Tell me about it, but whatever.
She needs to get. Oh, let me shut up.
So the third thing is there's a group in Arizona. They're supposed to be an anti-gay organization. They're called Westboro Baptist Church, and I want to know who do these people think they are. They were trying to protest the funeral of the 6 people who died from this shooting.
Why?
How ironic that we had the conversation that we had before we started recording. Supposedly, they feel like the guy Jared had every right to do what he did because it was part of God's divine plan. And Jared was the chosen person to do this for God. So Arizona had to get a bill implemented making it illegal for any person to protest 1 hour before a funeral and 1 hour after a funeral. Anytime before that and after that, you can.
To me, that's just so disrespectful.
Like, really?
Like, someone just lost their lives and you out there with picket signs? Like, I personally find that extremely disrespectful. Disrespectful to the utmost.
And, like, how could you care so much?
Yeah. Yeah, that's not cool at all.
And could you imagine, like, if you were a family member or a friend,
and
you come to go to a funeral and there's a bunch of people outside?
Yeah, it's going to be some more funerals. Yeah.
Bro, violence is not the answer. That's what
I'm mourning.
I understand. And
I'm mourning, and you're sitting there talking about, hell no, we won't go. Like, no. Back the hell up and let me have my day of grief. That's just like with paparazzi. When someone's famous. Like, they don't ever give the family that private time to grieve and mourn.
It's sad.
I just don't like that.
Oh, but peep this. The only reason why they wind up not picketing that day was because some guy invited them on to his radio show so that they could be guests on there, and they agreed not to picket if they could get airtime.
On that note, we'll be right back.